Week 16 takes us back to MetLife Stadium as a rematch between the divisional game a year ago. It's the 9-5 Panthers against our 12-2 Giants. So the Giants, back-to-back NFC East champs for the first time since 1989, and they can clinch the 1 seed with a win today and a Packers loss. For the Panthers, sitting at 9-5, second in the NFC South. They lost the Super Bowl last year, trying to get back there. As welcome back to the Madden 23 franchise. I hope you all enjoy the video. If you do, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share the video. As the team that knocked us out of the divisional last year is the Carolina Panthers, sitting at 9-5, currently the 5 seed in the NFC, and trying to knock out the Giants like they did last year. As you know, that miracle play by C.J. Henderson, the pick 6 on Daniel Jones, but different quarterbacks, and it's the rushing offense for the Giants. Again, they're going to crack 3,000 perhaps today with Jonathan Cummings, new quarterback for the Panthers too. We'll talk about that later, but we'll talk about their rush defense now. Really good, under 4 carry, 36 sacks on the year. It's been really good. A big reason why they're 9-5 despite some struggles on offense, as the Giants, back-to-back NFC East champs, looking to get a playoff bye. And Matt Corral is the new starter for the Panthers. That is the big news. We'll talk about him now, as Painter is back for the Panthers. Giants won the toss and have deferred. Graham Gano sends us underway, and Week 16 is right here. We'll start from the 25, and here's Corral, 3,300 yards, 29 touchdowns, 11 picks for the third-round QB of 2022. He's the 4th one selected, and here's the offense, top 10 in rushing and scoring. The passing leaves a lot to be desired, but offensive line is pretty good. DJ Moore went for 200 against us in the divisional. They drafted Jordan Matthews. Terrence Marshall will rotate with Robbie Anderson, and they finally brought in Braxton Berrios from the New York Jets. They'll start from the 25 with 3 receivers out there, and McCaffrey in the backfield. Fake it to Corral, timing throw. He got Moore getting him involved early, and Moore has 17. And here's the Giants defense. We talked about a lot the Giants defense struggling the past few weeks now. They've always given up a lot of yards, but now they're giving up a lot of points and a lot of yards on the ground. It's been a big struggle, and against one of the top backs in the NFL, they need to do a lot better. And Christian McCaffrey, 1st and 10. Quick throw, it's caught by Berrios, and he takes the midfield, a gain of about 7. 2nd and 3. From midfield, give it to McCaffrey, met by Love, breaks off. Oh, he shoves Robinson to the turf, and there he goes. And McCaffrey brought down by McKinney with a gain of 17. 2nd and 5 on this opening drive. From the 29-yard line. And Corral, quick throw, getting it out quick. This is Matthews, the superstar tight end. Takes it to the 13. Corral has hit all 3 passes so far. 2nd and 12. In the red zone now. After a loss by McCaffrey, Corral, quick throw, and Moore breaks a tackle. And at the line, he is just a bit short. It's 3rd and inches. And they're going to go shotgun. 3 receivers to the left of Corral. 4-man rush. Slides. And time running out. Hit as he's thrown incomplete. That was McFadden applying the pressure. And they're going to go for it on 4th and inches. I formation. Give it. McCaffrey. Not going to get there. It's Micah McFadden. Applies the stop. A loss of about 2. And the Giants get the stop and turnover on downs. And here's Jonathan Cummings. A record-breaking year. 4,400 yards. The rookie record. Andrew Luck, 4,300 yards. He has a good shot of cracking 5,000. As we'll take a look at the offense. And, of course, Darius Slayton, for the 2nd straight week, is going to get the start at wide receiver, or the slots, over Wan'Dale Robinson, who struggled. I thought Slayton did fine. He had a drop or 2 last week, but he's going to get another opportunity today. From the 6, give it to Barkley. The block by Galladay, and he picks up about 4. This Panthers defense is really good. Again, why they're 9-5 and not 5-9. Brian Burns is really good. Of course, they don't technically have Pro Bowlers. Jalen Belton is a rookie. He's an X-Factor linebacker. You'll see him number 6 with the X under him. 2nd and 6. From the 10, Cummings slides, and he's got Ridley across the 25, and there he goes, a gain of about 17, and that is how the passing game starts. 1st and 10, full house backfield from the 28s. And a keeper. And there's the rookie. Brings him down. That's a loss of 5. And what a play. 2nd and 15. From the 23 now. Four-man rush. Cummings trying to get away, and Burns brings him down. That's his 9th sack of the year. He has 4 in his last 3, including 2.5 last week. And it's 3rd and 18. From the 20, they need the 38 to convert. 3 receiver set. Four-man rush. Trying to bail the pocket. Burns collapsing. Cross the body. Incompletion. Was the only guy who was close. And the Panthers take over with a 1st and 10. From the 31. 3 tight ends set. Corral will throw. Quick pass is caught. And falling to the turf is Moore with a gain of 8. Now 3rd and 1. Stick with 2 tight ends now. The other one is Hayden Hurst. And they give it to McCaffrey up the middle. And bouncing off a guy. And he's got the first to the 46. So the Panthers have moved the ball pretty easily so far. So 1st and 10 at the 46. With 6.5 to play in the first quarter. And give it to McCaffrey. And finds a crease. Matt, ball's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Giants. It's met by Ojulari. His 5th forced fumble of the year. Thibodeau picks it up, and it's Giants football in plus territory. So the Giants take over with a 3rd and 3. And a 4-man pass rush. Pressure by Gross. Matos offline. Incomplete at the feet of McLaurin. And they're going to go for it. Passing up the long field goal by Gano. Cummings. Quick throw. He's got Bellinger. And the first down to the 32. So 2nd and 10. 32, 3 receivers out there. Time underneath. It's Barkley. Oh, he shrugs him to the turf. That was J.C. Horn, and Barkley brought down with 8. 3rd and 2. Trying to capitalize off the turnover. And a keeper. Blocked by Ridley. A chip by McLaurin. There it goes! Ridley frees him. Touchdown, Giants! Wow! 14th of the year. His 6th straight game with a score. And in any moment, he can bust out like a flash for the touchdown. And they get 7 off the turnover by McCaffrey. Kick is on its way and good. 7 plays, 45 yards. After the turnover, and the Panthers take over from the 25. 3.5 to play first quarter. Corral will throw. Underneath, it's caught by Anderson. Tackled with about 7. Corral has made 6 of his first 7 passes. The only incompletion was, of course, the throwaway. 2nd and 3. On the outside, he's got to be wide open. It is Hayden Hurst into Giants territory and all the way down to 40. Make it 7 for 8. 28 yards to Hurst, and now 1st and 10. With 3 receivers out there. And they give it outside. It's McCaffrey. Oh, he makes a miss. McCaffrey up the sideline, and there he goes. White giving chase. It's too late. Touchdown, Panthers. 14th of the year for McCaffrey. 40 yards. And they strike right back. This game is tied. And what a run by McCaffrey. He put Adoree Jackson in skates. The normal sure-handed tackler. And the kick is up and good. It's 7-all. 3 plays, 75-yard drive. Giants take over with a 3rd and 10. 1:45 to play. Blitz is picked up. Cummings offline. Intercepted. It was straight to Jeremy Chin. And Barkley slows him, finally brings him down. Chin, his 2nd interception of the year. It sets a career high from last year. And the Panthers get it right back in plus territory. So about a minute to play on a 2nd and 4. Give it to McCaffrey. Cuts and fights for the first down. 9 for 73. Of course, that 40-yarder really helps. 1st and 10. Final 30 seconds. Corral. Time over the middle. He's got him wide open. It's Anderson. Anderson takes it to the 21 and takes us to the 2nd quarter, which will begin with a 2nd and 13 after the loss by McCaffrey. And Corral with a 3-man pass rush has time. Closing. Intercepted! He threw it straight to Adoree Jackson, who jumped the route for McCaffrey. And up the sideline he goes. He's going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Giants. What an incredible year. His 2nd pick 6. His first since week 4. And the Giants retake the lead. And that is Corral's first, well, not throwaway incompletion. As Gano's kick is good, and here's the first 10 pass attempts. He was perfect for the first 9. Completion after completion. And then McCaffrey, the interception to Adoree Jackson to close it out. He's now 8 for 10, 144 yards, the interception. From the 30, Corral. Sideline, open, out of bounds, incompletes. That was Anderson. 2nd and 10. In the second quarter, 4-man rush. Corral, he is brought down by Lawrence. His 3rd sack of the year. And it's 3rd and 14. Empty, set for Corral. Need to get to the 40 to converts after the interception. Pressure, and it's caught by Moore. And he's brought down as short. It's a punt and a 3 and out. So the Giants take over from the 35 with 2 tight ends and a play action. Cummings, deep drop. And fires. He's got a man. It's Ridley. He shoves Jackson to the turf. And Ridley all the way to the 30. And a big play for the New York Giants. 1st and 10. After the punt, Cummings steps and fires. He has Ridley back-to-back plays. And the 24 gain of 6. And here's Cummings. First 10 pass attempts. 5 for 10. I mean, not a good start again, but we've seen that before. 5 for 10, 73 yards, the interception. 2 straight completions, however. 2nd and 4. And the keeper. And he slips a tackle. And there he goes. Slayton freedom this time. Touchdown. Unbelievable. What a run. That's 15 in his career. And the Giants double the lead. He slipped that tackle. And Slayton did the rest. And that will do it. 3 plays, 65 yards. Gano's kick is good. 21-7. That's a 3rd and 9 for the Panthers. Trying to get some momentum back. 4-man rush. Sideline throw. Incomplete for Berrios. And after starting 8 for 9, he's now 10 for 15. You can do the math. Leon Boss from the 15. Blocked by Gerald Payne. Getting the outside, and there he goes. Leon Boss to the 47, and it's a short field for the Giants. So the return game starting to be a factor. 3rd and 2. 3 tight ends set. Give it to Barkley with Jenkins in front, and Barkley rocks, but he's got the first. 6 for 23 for Barkley. A quiet game so far. 2nd and 10. And give it to Barkley on the outside, and Barkley getting the edge. He has 7, and it's 3rd and 3. Cummings will fire. It's caught. Ballinger at the line, fights to the 25. A gain of 5 in the first down. Now Cummings just started 5 for 10. Now 8 for 13. 1st and 10. Blitz is picked up. Underneath, he's got Barkley. Turns the corner. And that might have been a touchdown-saving tackle by Thompson as the ball comes out late. And now 1st and 10. Do we have number 3 for number 3? From the 12. And there he goes. Oh, flag is down. And that's going to wipe out a touchdown, as that would have been a 12-yard score for his 3rd of the first half. And instead, Mark Lewinsky called on the holding. So it's 1st and 20 at the 22 now. And Cummings. Pressure bearing down. Hit, and it's caught. McLaurin. And McLaurin all the way inside the 5. And it's 2nd and 3. 3 tight ends set. Give it to Barkley, cuts it, blocked by Johnson, and it's 1st and goal at the 1. And they stick with 2 tight ends now. Cummings, the give, the Red Sea parts, touchdown. Juwan Johnson, his first career rushing score. He has 5 receiving, and the Giants increase the lead. This might be a rout. Kick by Gano with 5:26 left on the clock is up and good, and that caps off a 10-play, 53-yard, 5-minute drive. Well, the Panthers' defense are giving up a lot of points, but the Giants really have to work for every single inch. 3rd and 10. Panthers take over. They need this bad. Corral on the run. Lawrence already has the sack, but he forces the throw away here. Giants take over under 5 to play from the 33. Cummings. The floater. Barkley! He's got it! Inside Panthers territory! Over the rookie! And they're in the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Cummings steps up in the pocket, and he will slide. He's got another first at the 31. And now 3rd and 10. 4-man rush. Pocket collapsing. Flown. Intercepted. Picked up by the playoff hero. It's C.J. Henderson. And Henderson takes it to the 38. His second of the year, ties a career high from last year. And the hero that sent the Panthers to the conference championship gives it right back to Corral on a 1st and 10. Give it to McCaffrey on the outside, and there he goes. McCaffrey, a broken tackler too, and he takes it for 9. 11 for 80, now 2nd and inches. After the 10-yarder. And give it right back to him. And McCaffrey at the line, but he has the first. 2nd and 6, we've reached the 2-minute warning. From the 48 of New York, Corral. Outside, toe tap by DJ Moore as a 1st down. Out to 34 after the interception by Henderson. And Corral. Quick pass, it's caught. And the 27. So 2nd and 3. The last one was Berrios, by the way. Pass over the middle, it's caught by Anderson. Takes it to the 19, and now they're on their move. They take that first time out with 61 seconds remaining. On the 2nd and 4 from the 13. Corral. Pressure! Down he goes! Ojulari gets around Ikwanu. 17th of the year. He has 8 in his last 4. Including a 4-sack game weeks ago. 3rd and 8. Empty set for Corral. Who'll throw? Pressure by Thibodeau. Giving chase. Hit and incomplete. That is a forward pass. And they'll bring out Jason Sanders, the former Dolphin, who's missed 3 kicks this year. This is from 35. On its way, and it is good. And it's 28-10. 45 seconds remain for the New York Giants. From the 25, this is where they begin. 2nd and 10. Pocket collapsing. He has Ridley. Takes it to the 39. Gain of 14, timeout. Now 3rd and 10. Cummings. Up the seam. He's got Barkley into Panthers territory, and they're not in field goal range yet. Timeout as the wind is against them. 1st and 10. 3 receivers set. Cummings. Blitz picked up. Going up. He's got it. McLaurin. There he goes. Inside the 10. And all the way to the 3. Oh, here we go. 16 seconds. No timeouts. A play in bounds ends the half. 1st and goal. Cummings. Blitz picked up. End zone. Touchdown. Darius Slayton. His 2nd of the year. And they went down the field in 40 seconds to take a halftime lead up to 35-10. Wow. 13 seconds remain. And forget 40 seconds. As this kick by Gano is up and good, they only needed 37. 7 plays, 90 yards. And that will do it. First half is over. As the Giants head into the locker room, up 35-10. And guess who gets the ball out of the break? That's right, it's your New York Giants. As an incredible start to this game. As we'll take a look at the halftime stats, and we'll start with the Panthers throwing it short 36% of the time. Completion rate about 62%. It's starting to fall off. It was perfect to start the game, especially in that first quarter. For the New York Giants, it's simple. They threw it short about a quarter of the time. Their completion percentage, though, 81%, considering where they started. It's a lot better. As the Giants get the ball, and Johnny Hecker, the former Ram, sends us away. Got a return chance for Gerald Payne from the 4. Or from the 6, I should say. There's a block, and there he goes! And there he goes again! Payne! Hecker can't get him! That's going to be a touchdown! Unbelievable! The kick return and Dion struck it to the end zone. 94 yards! Oh my goodness! His first career kick return, and the Giants increase the lead to 32. I mean, unbelievable! 42-10 on the 94-yarder by Gerald Payne. Panthers take over with a 3rd and 11. Oh boy, this would be a huge stop if they can get it. Pass is caught by Anderson to the 40. Oh, 1st and 10. This is their opening drive. And Corral on the outside. Floater to Matthews. He has 9. 2nd and 1. They need points, and they need them now. They need 4 touchdowns and 4 2-points. Give it to McCaffrey, has space. And McCaffrey, I mean, the Giants are going to be okay with that. And now 3rd and 6. Wind is against them, so this is not in field goal range. Blitz is picked up. Find a man open. It's Moore. Tackled by Boss at the 20. And the gain is 16. They're in the red zone. 2nd and 5. This is a third quarter or opening drive that's taking almost 5 minutes. McCaffrey down to the 7. He's over 100 now on the day. And it's 1st and goal from the 7. Giants stack the line. Trying to set up the screen. Williams couldn't get there, and Ojulari forces the loss of about a yard. Corral, by the way, over 200 passing yards, 2nd and goal. And they shift. McCaffrey the other side. Berrios to the slot to the left of Corral. Pass incomplete. Berrios couldn't hold on. 3rd and goal. Empty set for Matt Corral. They need the goal line, and they need it badly from the 8. Pressure by Ojulari. Pocket collapsing. Across the body. Caught at the 4 by McCaffrey, and they're going to kick. Sanders, this is from 22. He made from 35. This is a chip shot, and it makes it a 29-point game. Giants take over with a 3rd and 4. Opening drive, essentially, of the second half. Cummings, sideline, knocked away by J.C. Horn. He was in great position, and the pump by Gillen. And Peter lets it go, and it's inside the 5 as it dies there. And Holmes downs it. So a great punt. Now 3rd and 9 for the Panthers. They need this bad. Blitz is sent. Pass is caught. Getting away from Boss. DJ Moore. There he goes. Boss giving chase. Jackson giving chase. And he's finally brought down at the 43 of New York. 2nd and 10. And they shift around again. From the 43. And Corral. Fires, caught, and the 30 is Anderson in there, getting yards now at will. From a drive that started at their 5, 1st and 10. Pass! Oh, it's offline, intercepted! Julian Love, and Love takes it to the 30, his 2nd of the year. Wow! Offline, and Julian Love was right there to receive it. And the Giants pick up their 3rd takeaway of the day. 1st and 10 to give to Barkley, who's been quiet today. Blocked by Jenkins. And a jump cut gain of about 12. Both teams over 100 rushing yards. That rush by Barkley puts the Giants over that. Keeper for Cummings, blocked by Jennings. And outside, and slides at the 45 of Carolina. Cummings the leading rusher today. Barkley, not even close. 3rd and 10. Hennessey's throw and incomplete. And they're going to bring out Cano with the wind at their backs. This is from 62. He's missed only 2 field goals, of course, 4 extra points. From 62, this is on its way, and it is good. What a kick. And the lead's back to 32, 45-13. Panthers take over from the 25. 3.5 to play 3rd quarter. Pass is caught by Moore, and Moore to the 40. And Corral likely passes the 300-yard mark this drive. Into the shotgun they go on a 1st and 10 with 2 to play. Corral underneath the check down and is caught. McCaffrey into Giants territory as the 1st. This is what the Giants want. They want the drive to take as much time as possible. Every play in or out of bounds. Milk's clock is wide open as DJ Moore. And he has the 1st to the 38. That does put Corral over 300 on the day. 2nd and 10. Pressure. And in traffic, he's got more. The 19, they're in the red zone. We'll see if they snap it before the 4th quarter begins. And they do. McCaffrey, and on the outside, picks up 8. And that will take us to the 4th quarter with a 3rd and 2. Need a touchdown. Empty set for Corral. Will throw. Middle drop by Matthews. So 4th and 2, they have to go for it. And 2 tight ends give it to McCaffrey. Up the middle, and he's just got the 1st. So 1st and goal. 3 receivers set from the 7. Corral, end zone, touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Anderson, his 3rd of the year, 1st since the Houston game where he had 2 in week 7. Kick is on its way. It's 45-20. They won't go for 2 to make it a 3-score game. But a 12-play, 75-yard, 5-minute drive. Giants take over with the 3rd and 4. Cummings slides. And in traffic, he finds McLaurin, who breaks away. And a juke to midfield. And a gain of about 19. Cummings at 247 on the day. 2nd and 8. Inside Panthers territory now. And a keeper on the outside. Jonathan Cummings slides to avoid the hit by Chin. And And now a 3rd and 8. Trying to make this a long drive. Cummings. Quick throw. McLaurin to the 22. Now feeding his superstar receiver. 3rd and 9. At the halfway mark in this 4th quarter, Cummings. Pressure coming to Ridley. He is just a bit short. 4th and 2, and they will go for it. A field goal does nothing. Give it to Barkley. Metz! And he's got the first. So 1st down inside the 12. Underneath, it's Barkley in stride, and he has about 9. 2nd and inches. Under 6 to play. Barkley shrugs him off and is down to the 1. Barkley doesn't have a touchdown yet today. They go goal line set. Can they give it to him? They will, and he walks in for the touchdown. That's 23 on the year, which leads the NFL, of course. It has his career high. Giants have 50 with 5 minutes to play. Wow. What a game. Gano's kick. It is good, and you can sense they're getting revenge. 15 plays, 74 yards, 9-minute drive. You can sense this is revenge for the playoff game. 2nd and 10. Panthers take over with 5:10 to play. Brown on the outside. He's got more in the 1st down to the 34. Back under center. 1st and 10. Corral. Same throw. Intercepted. Picked up by Adoree Jackson. His 2nd of the day. He was ready for it this time. His 4th 2-interception game of the year. That's his 2nd straight week with 1. And the Giants take over inside the 30 with a 3rd and 5. Play action. Cummings on the roll. Throws it away. Incomplete. Now they'll go for it. Field goal again does nothing. Cummings trying to chew some clock. Finds Ridley. And inside the 5, 1st and goal. Could hit 300 yards today. 1st and goal. Take us to the 2-minute warning. We'll give it to Barkley. Down to the 2. 2-minute warning. And on the 2nd and goal to keep it. Cummings has number 3. Touchdown, Giants. His 2nd career 3 touchdown performance, and that was against Buffalo in the loss. And they'll go for 2 to get 60, because why not? Cummings, blitz, end zone, incomplete for Bellinger. And that will do it. The Giants get revenge against the Panthers, knock them to 9-6. They blow about 58-20. So that was a national championship type beatdown. I mean, we gave up 20 points instead of 7, but 58-20. I mean, my goodness. Of course, I record these in advance, so this is like the day of the championship I recorded it, so that's why that reference is today and not Wednesday, but I digress. I mean, we won in all 3 phases. We had a defensive touchdown by Adoree Jackson, who had a pick 6 today. We had 4 touchdowns by Jonathan Cummings, 1 by Saquon Barkley, and 1 by Juwan Johnson. And on the special team, Sherrod Payne, a 94-yard kick return touchdown. I mean, just an unbelievable, incredible game by actually the offense, believe it or not, didn't have a lot of stats. It was really just Jonathan Cummings. But Ridley had 100 yards, but no touchdowns. It was really just that. It was a weird day on offense, I'll be honest. Felt like we struggled a lot for scoring 56. And, of course, Panthers, Corral, we had 3 interceptions on him. McCaffrey had 5.5 a carry, but a lot of that second half we didn't carry. And a lot of that is the 40-yarder. If we take that out, we actually did pretty well on McCaffrey. And Jeremy Chin, really the only stat guy on defense, 13 tackles, a pass deflection, and the interception early on. We won in every way except for passing yards, and that seems to be the story every game. We get outpassed, but that's probably because we're leading a lot. So I'm really happy with how this team played, and I want to upgrade Xavier McKinney up to an 83 and Cummings up to a 78. His superstar campaign continues to just impress after impress. It's just unbelievable. And now on to games across the league. We'll start with Thursday Night Football between the Commanders and Cowboys. And we'll start with play action by Dak Prescott, who goes down the field, and CeeDee Lamb with the leaping athletic catch, 35 yards. Cowboys now in front. It's 3-zip. And now the Cowboys get it right back. Play action. This is Hawkins in the backfield. And go downfield, and that is Jalen Tolbert. Remember him last year, 36 yards. It's now a 6-0 lead for the Cowboys. Commanders get the ball in from the 9. A play action by Daniel Jones. In the second quarter, sets his feet and fires. It's Dax Milne. 9-yard score, and the Commanders with the first touchdown of the game lead 7-6. They're not done yet. 2-minute drive. They give it to Antonio Gibson, who finds a big crease, makes a jump cut, fights for 16. And the Commanders lead the Cowboys at half 10-6. We take it now to the third quarter halfway through, and Dak Prescott, deep drop on a 2nd and 10, launches a prayer. And this is caught by the rookie Leonard Beachum. 57 yards. Commanders still in front, 10-9. Take it next drive. A pump by Dak Prescott. And taking the deep shot again. This time it's Sterling Shepard for 26 yards. Cowboys now back in front, 12-10. They still haven't found the end zone yet. We now take it to the fourth quarter. And Daniel Jones finds his man, Jahan Dotson, 18 yards. Commanders back in front, 13-12. We take it later. Commanders trying to salt this one away. 4th and 2, trying to set up a screen. And Daniel Jones takes a 12-yard sack. That's Neville Gallimore. Cowboys got a field goal there in front, 15-13. One last shot, a 4th and 10 to win the game. And Daniel Jones, a prayer. And that's caught by Logan Thomas, 34 yards. They get in the field goal range to win the game. From 44 yards, it's up and good, and the Commanders upset the Cowboys. Now to Philadelphia, or the Chicago, as the Eagles play. The Bears will start with Kenneth Gainwell on his first carry of the day on the opening drive. 37 yards, Eagles at a field goal. It's now 3-0. Eagles now eliminated, trying to eliminate the Cowboys, or now trying to eliminate the Bears. As 3rd and 10 next drive, and he throws an interception, Hurts does, and this is the second-year Jaquan Brisker, the safety. 26-yard return. Bears tie it at 3. The Bears aren't done yet. They start this drive at the 1. They take it 99 yards in like 10 minutes. Montgomery 1-yard score. It's now 10-3. Eagles turn it over, and they get right back down to the 1 with 1 minute to play and a 1-yard touchdown by David Montgomery. Bears in front, 17-3, still in the second quarter. Now a 2-minute drive for Philadelphia on a 3rd and 10. Jalen Hurts, the deep shot in the late separation by Quez Watkins, 44 yards. But the Bears still lead 17-10 at the break. Opening drive of the second half. And we'll start with Chicago and a keeper by Justin Fields. And Nakobe Dean forces the fumble, and TJ Edwards takes it the distance. That is a 23-yard fumble recovery return touchdown. And this game is tied at 17. Bears get it right back halfway through the third quarter, and Justin Fields throws it straight to TJ Edwards, who's now caused a 10-point swing single-handedly, an interception. Eagles now in front 20-17. We take it fourth quarter. Jalen Hurts on a 3rd and goal finds Jarvis Landry, breaks a tackle, a 7-yard score. Eagles now in front by 10, their largest lead of the day. It's 27-17. Chicago trying to do anything they can. 5 minutes left, and Fields, 360, finds a wide open Deontay Hardy, the former Packer, 5 yards. Eagles still in front 27-24. And now the Eagles trying to burn the clock. Jalen Hurts ends the game with a 13-yard rush. Eagles win it 30-24. And now on to the rest of the games. On the Sunday slate of games, the Titans beat the Colts 35-21. On the rest of the games, the Bills blow out the Jets. The Chargers beat the Dolphins. The Bucks beat the Vikings. The Browns sneak out one against the Texans. The Broncos sneak out one against the Jags. The Steelers blow out the Patriots. The Saints win a shootout against the Falcons. The Rams beat the Seahawks. The Lions beat the Raiders. How about that? They're on a losing streak, kind of. The Ravens blow out the Cardinals. And on Sunday night, the Chiefs upset the Packers. And on Monday night, the Niners beat the Bengals 35-21. And now into the standings in the AFC. Raiders and Bills within a game now. That one seed is not clinched, but Raiders the 1, Bills the 2, Bengals the 3, Titans the 4. And then the wildcard teams, Chiefs, Ravens, and Steelers. We have more eliminated teams. It's now the Colts, Jets, Chargers, and Texans all out. And Cleveland leads all the teams in the hunt at 7-8. And the NFC, we got the loss we needed. So we are officially the 1 seed in the NFC. We can start resting starters, and I probably will in week 18. I want this one last win against Dallas. I want to knock out the Cowboys. We play them next week. So we're going to play starters then. But we're 13-2, Packers the 2, Saints the 3, Rams the 4, and then the wild card. It's unchanged. Panthers, Bucks, and Cowboys. More eliminated teams due to the tiebreaker. The Seahawks are out, and of course, the Eagles, Niners, and Commanders. We all do that. Lions lead all the teams in the hunt at 8-7. So a Cowboys loss, they might be in it. Now for players of the week in the AFC, it's on offense. It's Patrick Mahomes, 331 yards, 4 touchdowns in the win at Green Bay, and then the NFC finally a different quarterback. This is another rookie we haven't seen yet. Brad Bolden, 362 yards, 4 touchdowns in the win at Las Vegas. You know, actually, I took a look at his stats, and obviously to do these graphics, he was benched for Jared Goff for the first 11 weeks, so he's finally getting run, and it looks like it's paying off. He's a superstar so far. For defense in the AFC, Myles Garrett, 6 tackles, 2 for a loss, and 3 sacks and a safety, which apparently is the difference in the win at Houston. In the NFC, Adoree Jackson, 9 tackles, a pass deflection, and 2 picks, including the pick six we all saw in the win at Carolina. For passing leaders, it's Tom Brady, 55 yards, 42 touchdowns. Daniel Jones up to 29 interceptions. For rushing, Saquon Barkley, 1683 yards. Derrick Henry close on his tail at 1680. 23 touchdowns for Barkley and 112 broken tackles for Zeke. Receiving, Cooper Kupp, 1792 yards, 21 touchdowns, 786 after the catch. And wrapping things up with defense, Cole Holcomb, 168 tackles. Parsons, 27.5 sacks, and Trayvon Diggs, 23 interceptions. Week 17 NFL action kicks off with Thursday Night Football between the Falcons and Panthers. The Sunday slate of games kicks off with Texans, Jags, Rams, Browns, Titans, Patriots, Eagles, Dolphins, Bears, Packers, Ravens, Steelers, Saints, Buccaneers, Commanders, Jets. We play the Cowboys, Lions, Seahawks, Bills, Chargers, Raiders, Broncos, Cardinals, Niners. And on Sunday night, the Bengals play the Colts. And on Monday night, the Chiefs play the Vikings. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. This season's almost over. And I'll see you next time when we face the Dallas Cowboys.